co-founder of Dreamy Life Records. We're a record label, record studio, and record store located inside of the Fairmount Community Library in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. It was coincidental at first. Stephanie, my girlfriend, had been volunteering on the Fairmount Community Library staff, and they had that extra space back there that they were wanting to rent to somebody, and it happened to be around the same time that we were looking for a new location. But I'll probably do it in a second.
I'm gonna change this out.
Like, we have so many new releases coming out right now, and I don't think I think it surprises people that we aren't like tucked away in the back of this library. But also that just so much is going on with it. It's not just like a tiny little shop where you can buy used stuff. So we have a studio as well down on Page Street called Cloudland, and we have our own record label, and then we have this little shop, and we do these events every week or as often as possible. Just trying to keep the whole community together, basically, and to give it a space to grow. We're putting out records and recording records for so many people in the community, like Jake Palachek, Vince Neil Emerson, Andy Pickett, my band War Party. Tonight we have Julia Lucille from Austin coming in, so she's going to play some songs for us about 7 o'clock.
Coming up here, it means a lot.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's see Julia Lucille. Let's hear it for her. Austin, Texas.
Well, it's interesting because like cassettes and even vinyl, you know, in some sort of way, actually, because it's 2016, people have gotten more into, maybe you would call it like nostalgic formats. Because you see it, you know, from what I understand, like you really see it in I guess what you would call the millennial generation, is like this sort of cultural nostalgia. I've heard it be referred to as faux nostalgia, but what I think that it comes from is that a part of us doesn't feel like it's real unless like actual time is put into it, unless you can feel the human touch on it, you know, like we miss a time when things did take a while. To me, it's not so much about nostalgia, it's just about It's about feeling like I've molded the world that's around me. You know, like to feel like I've made my own decision about the world that I'm going to live in. And I think that Dreamy Life has done the best that we can, and that's certainly why we're here, you know, so.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey guys, Cameron Smith here, creator of the Teardrop Project. Remember to follow us on Facebook.com/The Teardrop Project. Become a patron at Patreon.com/Teardrop Project so you can get 3 hours of bonus content from this episode, and follow us on Instagram at The Teardrop Project.
When I was younger, I used to like spend some time in Omaha, and there was a place there called the Antiquarium, and it was a bookstore that was an old house essentially, and in the basement there was a record shop, and I just thought that was awesome, like, because it was just the basement of a house, but it's this massive record store. And in a way we kind of have that here, except that it's all on one plane because it's Texas.